I'm here at the Annealer Made Perfect. I am here with Matt, and you guys got some new products, don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, is it new products or updates?
New products and also some updates. So here we've got our Mark II Annealer, which everyone knows and loves, but we've done an interface update here. So this is the new Mark II DB, which stands for database. And as you can see, there's a touch screen. So if I want to go and run a case, I can just tap that. I can go into the database. I've actually saved these settings previously. You can see here, you can scroll through. In this case, we've got 308 FC, so I can load it. I can put the auto run on if I want, chuck the case in. It'll detect it, automatically start it, anneal it with the right setting, and that's done. If I want to change the setting, all I got to do now is change the pilot. I can go back, I can go database, I can then go 2 to 3 normal, for example. I can load that, and if I've got the right pilot, now I'm annealing 2 to 3 normal. It's that fast to change out. So I'm just going to go back here, go back to database, FC, load. If I want to find the correct setting, all I got to do is go back out of that, go to analyze. I've got pilot 11 in for 308, so I put in 11, and the right formula is B, so I put in B. And then I just take a case, put the case, so that's a fresh case you can see there, put the case in, start the analysis. So now that's heating it up to the point of melt, and then it will work back and apply that formula I just put in there. Okay, so we've got our setting, and as you can see, that case is sacrificed. But we've got our right setting now. And as you can see now, I can either use that or I can save it. If I want to save it, I can name it whatever I want, and then I can enter that in. In this case, I've already saved it. So database, FC, load. So now I'm now annealing that case with that setting.
Wow. So is this already available right now?
We're releasing this in March this year.
Okay.
We're actually conducting a run-out sale of our Mark II Annealer, our current Mark II Annealer. So there's about $200 off the price of that, and we're running that out to make way for the new DB. So this has a new circuit board in order to drive the new PCB. The new circuit touchscreen. Another update we've done here is this touchscreen is completely user replaceable. If you take that sticker off, you'll have access to the screws on the side. So in the event that you drop something on this and it breaks, you can replace it yourself. And these touchscreens are not that expensive. They're quite available in these days. So so we've made it kind of future-proof for you guys. We've also added a USB-C type port here. So rather than that old clunky printer cable, you've got a USB-C. They're far more common.
Right.
So one thing we've got over here that's quite new, I'm a novice at PRS. I've done it a few times at the gap grind, and one thing that's always got me flustered is having the bipod set to the right height. You approach a stage and you're thinking, oh, you know what, I'm thinking that's going to be a high rear bag, low bipod, and then you actually get on target and you realize, oh crap, I am so below target, my bipod's low, you're behind the gun and you're thinking, I've got to do the legs. So this is what we call the ramp. It's a concept. This is not currently available. If you were at the gap grind last year, you would have seen me using this. So the idea is, you're on target and you realize you're low. So you can come up real quick. And if you want to come down, you pull, release, and you can come down. We've made it so that this handle comes off. So you can take it off if you want to, store it for travel, whatever. This is still, work in concept, or work in progress. We don't know if it's going to be one of those products that people want. We just want to show people this and just get a feel for it.
So do you have like a ballpark idea?
Well, we're still trying to get the price down, but it's going to be in that 500 kind of price.
It's still in development.
Yeah, so there's a lot of complex machining that goes into making a lot of these parts work smoothly. We're thinking injection molding in some parts and metal in others for robustness. We've had our team here use it in the field to test for robustness. They can't break it. So we're going for robustness. and as well as a bit of precision. So each one of these teeth here, you can see there's a rack and a pinion here. Each one of these teeth gives you roughly a 1/4 inch of height adjustment. So a lot of bipods have click adjustments on your legs, and you get about a 1/2 inch. This gives you finer control. We're also thinking so we hunt back home, we do a lot of varminting, and quite often we're in very tall grass, and your bipod maxes out and you still can't shoot over the grass. So this gives you that just added 2 inches of height. So that's a new concept we've got for 2024. We want to show people, engage a reaction, and see how people feel.
Wow.
By the way, for hunting purposes, we've made it so that you guys might have heard it clicking like that.
Yep.
So you can pull it and go up and down quietly like that.
Oh yeah, so it's whisper quiet.
It doesn't make a single noise if you do it that way.
Right.
So yeah, and if you forget to collapse it, there's a button here you can press, and that'll come down like that. So,
wow.
Yeah. That's products. We've got our press over there. That's been going really good for us. A lot of people are getting. It's interesting to see the results people are getting. There's no magic bullet in terms of case prep, target results, but because everything's sort of unique to you, right?
Yep.
So people are learning this product and how it affects them on target. So they know what to look for on a person. So we've actually discovered, for example, the x-axis spread, which you can see right at the very bottom left corner there. That's the distance variation of the height of the case, the length of the bullet, and so on.
Right.
So that's a very important thing we've discovered. Like if you trim your cases to length very consistently, you get that narrowed down.
Right.
That's just an example of some new brass. So very exciting product to see what people are doing with it. But yeah, it's all about the Mark II DB with the touchscreen.
Yeah, I think this is a huge improvement. The fact that you can just get it right on the unit itself, and do you say there's going to be how much of a price difference with this in comparison to what was before?
There is a very slight. It's about $50 more.
No, it's going from $15.95 to $16.75.
Okay.
We had to increase it very slightly because there are, in order to make it user replaceable, there's additional enclosures in the back to prevent direct access to the high voltage components. So, it's literally just more. We didn't want to. We tried our best to not make it more expensive.
Yeah.
But we feel like the added value is there as well. So.
Thank you for taking the time. And as always, when it comes to Annealing Made Perfect, you guys make some spectacular products. And thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll see you guys in the next video.